Hey, what's up, AMC Apes, movie fans, and any Swifty that may have stumbled into the small channel? We got to talk about this, man, because this is such good news, and I'm so excited. I know that I'm a day late, especially since the short sellers have been punching us in the face for the past 2 weeks, ever since the conversion was announced, for no legitimate reason other than they're allowed to make a short seller stock that they don't own, that they can't find or deliver. And because they want AMC's price to be as low as possible before they raise the capital that they want. Goes against their narrative to let AMC thrive. So who cares? Because Aron, the CEO of AMC, he just landed a nice, clean, swift left hook to the face of the short sellers. Their knees are buckling because Taylor Swift, the number one pop music star in the world, I believe she has a minimum of 110 million fans, if not more. She's going to be bringing her concert movie to AMC theaters, not just AMC, other theaters too, but courtesy of AMC. We're going to talk about that. But can you imagine how awesome this is for Swifties and anybody who likes Taylor Swift? You know that she's had her best people just gathering the best footage throughout all these concerts, all the interviews, all the backstage stuff, and Easter egg stuff. It's going to be so cool. I mean, I'm inclined to go see it. I don't even know much about her, but it's so exciting. The news is getting out, and everybody's talking about it that we might just go see it. Can't beat the price for $20, so we're gonna wait and see. But for everybody else, I mean, such good news. Now, real quick, it is a 3-day weekend, so there is a lot of movies out there. Let's go and support the theaters that we have been doing so well. There's still a lot of good movies. If you haven't seen Talk to Me, I talk about it every single time. Go see it. Blue Beetle, don't let the bad press affect you. It is a good family movie and cool enough superhero movie. But Gran Turismo, I have to give a special shout out because, as you can see, tomato meter, these clowns, 63% compared to 98%. This should not happen. Audience score is high. Our score is really high. No, you don't have to be into video games to know what Gran Turismo the game is. You don't have to know anything about racing. This is simply a very well done and entertaining movie. Could be movie of the year. A lot of people are talking about it that way. I would chime in and say the same thing. It could be up there. We were very happy with it. Now, as you can see here, another tomato meter, 24% for The Good Mother. Don't really care what they have to say because we are going to go see it this weekend. I like Hilary Swank. She's a really good actress. I've seen the previews to this, so we're interested. I know it's got Olivia Cook in there too, so should be fun. Again, don't care what Tomatoes has to say. Equalizer with Denzel, of course, and a Chinese movie called No More Bets, which I've seen the trailer to, and it also looks really fun and intriguing. We're gonna have fun. Now let's talk about the news of Taylor Swift and stuff. And this is what's cool already. The memes are going out there, just like Barbenheimer, which really worked for Barbenheimer, I believe. Got the body and the blood. I know The Exorcist is not going to be a movie for everybody. We're going to see it, but it is really creepy. It is really disturbing. I hope that you're interested. But The Exorcist Swift is such a cool name, and all the posters are starting to come out. This is another cool one here with the stage of The Exorcist and Taylor Swift right there. It looks creepy. It's going to be fun, man. The power of social media. I'm learning about it and I'm seeing it work. It can take off. It can really take off, and not that Taylor Swift needs it because more good news. Let's talk about that first before some bad news. Aron tweeted this. I forgot how many months ago when Taylor Swift was in Kansas City. A lot of people got upset because the stock was getting hit, and they were crying about, "Oh, what are you talking about? New concert when the stock is down 20%." I mean, the man is working, and you gotta let him work, man. It's not easy. It's not easy getting attacked by the biggest and richest predatory hedge funds in the world. I mean, he has to fight in secret. As you can see, as we know, he always tweets in code, so to speak. And a lot of people like to try to read into them. At the time, he mentions the mom and the dad of Taylor Swift. There's a selfie of them together. Could you have imagined that there was talks in the works? You know, gotta let the man work. This guy, Dade Murphy on Twitter, Follow him if you like. He's a very smart guy and he has a lot of good, interesting news at Naked Jockman. Um, he's talks about an article out there that you have to be a subscriber for. So here's the free version of it. Taylor Swift's dad reached to Adam Aron to get this deal done. AA went against Hollywood studios because AA said that they didn't care about AMC when they were pushing streaming. This is true. I have some videos in my channel here, and there's videos out there to look for. That they've been pushing streaming too hard and too much, and they wanted movie theaters to go down. There's a lot of info out there that verifies this. AMC hired a small independent sub-distributor, Variance Films, to book Regal, Cinemark, and eventually the other chains as it planned. According to sources, Aron personally negotiated the ensuing term sheet with the parents of Taylor Swift. The resulting arrangement, cloaked in secrecy, only 5 theater circuits were told in advance, and it was announced yesterday. So why are the studios being annoyed by this? Yes, the deal essentially turns AMC into an exhibitor and distributor, sending a message to Hollywood that, just like the streamers, the theater chains can also go directly to the consumer. Great news, great news. I'm going to tell you why in a second, if I can get myself arranged here. Adam Aron with a recent tweet, Taylor, Taylor, Taylor. Record-setting Taylor Swift, great seats available October 13th through mid-November. That's a month worth of showcasing, and we have a month to prepare. Reasonable price, $19.89 for adults, $13.13 for children. I mean, what more can theaters do for people, right? Because they want to give them a bad rap. Let me show you this little TikTok. I don't have TikTok, so I think it should come out okay. But listen to this if you haven't seen this, because it's beautiful.
Let me tell you what I don't have. I don't have Eras Tour money. I've got McDonald's money. I've even got Five Below money. You want to go get a toy? We can go get a toy at Five Below, sure. But we weren't going to the Eras Tour. I've got this little 6-year-old Swiftie in my house. She'll put her cat headphones on, and she will sing and sing and sing while she's cleaning her room. Taylor Swift loves it. She's been watching clips of the Eras Tour, and it's broke my heart to not be able to take her. But you know what, Taylor? You came through. You came through for the ones that don't have it. Because can I afford $13.13 to go see it on a big screen at the movies? We can make a big event out of it. I can't afford that. $19.89 for me. All right, we're going. We're going. Get your friendship bracelets. Let's go.
I mean, look at her face. Look how happy she is. I mean, this is what it's about. This is exactly what it's about. Let me see what I want to show in some of the stats here. Quarter two attendance number between Cinemark. Okay, this is a little conspiracy, which I'm going to show you why it's important, though. It is by the same guy, Dave Murphy. Quarter two attendance numbers between Cinemark and AMC were close. It never made any sense to me or anybody that was reading. In fact, everybody were asking questions, considering how many more theaters AMC has. Now, I'm looking at the showings between the two theaters within a wide area, and the Taylor Swift concert, its majority showings in AMC are completely sold out. This is true, and so are in mine. And there's plenty of seats available at Cinemark. So can Cinemark be cooking their books? Now, we know Cinemark is owned by institutions, and that is the big difference, right? This is what's bothersome because they keep telling the narrative that the movies are done, but yet Cinemark, which is owned by them, is always up and green and going up. AMC is always pummeled down because it's owned by retail. So it's a reasonable conspiracy. As he says, Cinemark, are they cooking their books? I'm not accusing them of doing so. It's just a reality of what I see and it makes sense. He couldn't be any more right. I mean, this guy is making a lot of sense. Let me show you some another reason to question that. You know, Disney reportedly misled investors about the streaming losses, and there's lawsuits piling up, lying about the number of subscribers and the number of money they're making. Things are happening. They lie all the time. This is a Wall Street game, so there's no reason that if a big company like Disney is getting in trouble for misreporting and telling wrong numbers, there's no reason not to believe that Cinemark is reporting better numbers in order to make AMC look bad. The numbers were comparable. AMC made money, so did Cinemark, but it doesn't make sense. Not with we're going to see quarter three is going to be very interesting with Barbenheimer and see how it works. But it's something to keep an eye on more than anything. I mean, we can't accuse anything unless we have evidence, but it just smells like it, so it's something to keep an eye on. Now, another one is about the sales. This one, 26 million on the first on Thursday when it first was announced. That is so good. In one day, in 103-year history of AMC, yet another record that we break. Highest advanced sale revenue in a single day. Awesome. Who knows? Some people are saying it might have 100 million opening, which is very, at the rate it's going, it is very doable. As people are going to learn about it and know to save up and go see the concert, they're going to buy it. So let's see what happens. This is really important information by a really bad person here, Soja. He's very popular on Twitter, AMC stuff. He's always saying and holding space calls. This article, though, that shows you AMC Theaters is serving as Taylor Swift, the Eras Tour concert film distributor. This is huge, huge. This marks the inaugural step on a new line of business for AMC Entertainment. In addition to exhibiting Taylor Swift, the Eras Tour concert film at its own theaters, AMC is also acting as the theatrical distributor. This is what's key. Securing locations and screens with numerous other movie theater operators. It includes, Cinemark, Cineplex in Canada, Cinepolis in Mexico. Um, this is huge. This is huge. I'll tell you why in a second here. AMC expects that numerous other movie theater operators will show this concert film experience in their theaters. And again, this is theaters uniting. I've always said, even though I'm big on AMC, and I'm big on AMC because I'm invested in it and because I love my A-list membership. It is the best deal I could ever imagine or anything. What they, excuse me, what they give you with A-list. Excuse me. Now, why did I want to show you that? Because the Ticketmaster stuff. This is why it's important because theaters are basically trying to cut out the middleman. That's the middleman Ticketmaster and other places who you may have heard. I remember some of this being on the front page news when the tickets were going for what 10,000 or 2,500 or something, and they were gouging people. People were upset. This is what happens. Instead of having theaters who are giving you a really fair deal, and you have happy people like Toby here, um, Ticketmaster and other places try to take advantage of the situation. They have algorithms. They read prices. They read what people want to pay or willing to pay. Pushes out the little man. So things got out of control. And they're not looking to fix any of that anytime soon because there are stocks out there and senators who are invested who are not going to do a damn thing about it. So, what did they do? 10 months, after 10 months, Swift's U.S. tour is finished. But so are the most meaningful reforms consumer advocates and industry groups have hoped to pass this year. Laws never get passed that are going to help you. Um, in California, home of the iconic recording studios like Capitol Records and Whiskey Go Go, Hollywood Bowl, what started as a robust array of legislation has been watered down to a single bill banning hidden fees. That's all they're going to do after letting them gouge people for thousands of dollars. They took advantage of people. So, again, it's another good mark for AMC, who's actually trying to give you a really good deal to go have the experience. Um, let me see. This is my last. Did I show you some? Oh, some of the bad news I need to show you because this is how funny or how bad things get. No sooner was the concert and stuff available, the information came out. As you can see, 3 hours ago. This was on Thursday. Taylor Swift era to the screen at AMC theaters in October, and then not an hour later, Taylor Swift Eras Tour is coming to the movie theaters. It won't save AMC stock. That's an hour difference. That's how fast they act to bash AMC. As you can see, they specifically mention AFC. This is usually referred to as stock bashing. You're not supposed to be able to do this, but apparently the people that own this do it all the time. I tend to think that they just chat GPT some articles and they're printing out stuff. Only 151 views, which I really like because I don't want to give these people hits. I think all the apes are learning that we're just hitting them, they're just writing stuff. So because they know it's going to rile up people. So don't click on this stuff. I don't. I hate it. I know what I'm going to read already. So no need to waste time reading them. Another right after, at the same time, really, AMC stock alert. Retail investor Jason, whoever the hell your name is fighting to be on AMC's board. Unbelievable. I mean, things just get so out of hand with this stock. I mean, never heard of such thing. So you're telling me if I buy an Apple share, I can raise hell and try to get myself on the board? I mean, uh, it's beyond. It's not even worth talking about. But you can see, well, the point of this is that, yeah, I mean, the hit pieces happened as soon as it was announced. More bad news, of course. This was yesterday. Taylor Swift, Beyonce, and Barbenheimer are lifting consumer spending this quarter, but Morgan Stanley says it may not last. Doom and gloom as soon as things are going, as soon as people are happy, going to the things that they want to see and entertain themselves with. The banks are hitting it. So you know where Morgan Stanley stands. They're short AMC. Um, let me see the last bad news here. What is this? Oh, this was a stock. Pretty much, after these articles were printed, as you can see, Cinemark Holdings, the one owned by institutions, up 1.5%. AMC, owned by retail, down almost 1.5%. Nothing to ever worry about. We know what's going on. It's upsetting, but again, I mean, is it expected? Yeah. Okay. And then what did I do for last? A couple of more memes, I believe. Yeah, I love this one. I saw this one, makes me laugh every time. AMC Balloon. This is Ken Griffin, one of the main criminals in Wall Street. Trying to pop it, and boop, there you go. Another set of bad news, of course. AMC wipes out its meme stock groupies. We're now groupies. We're not apes anymore. Shares plunged to new all-time low. That's on August 28th. 3 comments, beautiful again. Don't get baited by this crap. I mean, it's hard to manipulate up a stock via even the best meme stock tactics when a company sells hundreds of millions more shares into every rally. This isn't even true. This hasn't happened, but hey, another chump just using the press to write whatever they want. I think that's it on that. I'm really happy with the news. I mean, caught us by surprise, kind of. I guess if you kind of interpreted his tweet back then with the Taylor Swift picture, you kind of maybe had an idea. But other than that, I'm so happy. This is so big that we're going to be distributing. Who else can be next? Beyonce. They said, what's the rapper? Not Chance the Rapper, but Scott. Scott is his name, I think. So many options. This opens up so many doors for AMC. It's going to be cool. People are excited. Again, it's really nice to see that there's actually some people or some industries and companies out there who are still looking out for the small person. This is a video of The Exorcist, if you haven't seen it, because of Exo Swift. Not for everybody. If you're a fan of the classic, you probably want to see it. I mean, the second you hear the two piano keystrokes, you know they're talking about Exorcist, and this one looks pretty gruesome. So it's what we like to see. We're definitely gonna probably see the experience. This is what I know, that we're probably gonna see Taylor Swift because we're gonna be there anyway. So um, again, looking forward to it. I hope you are. Have a good weekend, um, and I'll see you on the next one.